Hello everyone, it is Doug from Rock Creek Runner, and today we're going to be talking about what to do when running sucks. Alright, so I am not going to sugarcoat it at all. There will be times for every runner, whether you love it or whether you're doing it just for exercise, that running is just really not that much fun. It's going to suck. Sometimes training is going to be hard. Sometimes you will just be exhausted, you'll be busy with work or school or whatever it is you're doing, and you're just not going to want to run. And you're going to think to yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I chasing this goal? Or why am I putting myself through all of this pain and trouble and spending all this energy for something that I'm having to force myself to do? And that is when you know that you are in the running slump and that training kind of sucks right now. But I have some good news. There are certain things that you can do to get out of that slump and to make sure that running doesn't suck forever because, spoiler, we'll get to this later, but you're going to get out of it. All right, so there are a few immediate things that you can do when running sucks, like listen to a fun or motivating podcast. Mix up your routes and find a new trail. Read a motivational book that gets the excitement going. Or find a new running partner that keeps things exciting and entertaining. But here's the thing, while all those fixes might be great, they are just band-aids on the bigger problem. And we all know the band-aids don't fix bullet holes. So while that might get you through a single run or a particularly cold week or a hot week or a week that you're just really feeling down, that's not going to address the bigger problem. So what do? The first place to start is to look back at what got you into running or what made you set that running goal to begin with. Was it the thrill of trail running, the passion for going out on doing an endurance sport, or was it the race itself? Was it a marathon goal that you've been chasing for a long time, or finally tackling your first ultramarathon, or maybe finally tackling your first 5K? Tap into all that and use whatever it is that got you motivated in the first place to rekindle, respark that excitement behind your running, behind whatever goal that you're doing. Because oftentimes when we are training for a long period of time, we lose sight of whatever it was that got us excited in the first place. Because it got hard all of a sudden. We're having to run a lot more than we thought we would, or it's taking up more time, or the miles are just getting more and more difficult. And all of a sudden we can't see that initial motivation. So you have to remind yourself of that and tap back into that to pull yourself out of whatever funk you are in. The next thing I would do is to tap into whatever accountability you have set up, and hopefully you set up some sort of accountability to get you through that running goal. So whether that is accountability with your spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend, your best friend, lean on them more than ever during this time and have them give you a call or send you text reminders when they know you should be out running, or make sure you get out of bed if you're hitting the snooze button and skipping your runs. And also refocus that self-accountability, because you don't want to let yourself down, right? You don't want to have gotten halfway through this training cycle and then blow it because you're skipping too many runs. You got to hold yourself accountable in the good times and the bad. It's easy when running is fun. It's less easy, much less easy, when it starts to suck. You set this goal for a reason and you cannot let yourself down. Use whatever accountability you've set up, and if you haven't, then call somebody up right now. Hit the pause button on this video and call somebody right now and say, hey, I need you to hold me accountable for my running goal, whatever it is. And the last thing I want to say about what to do when running sucks is to just accept it. You got to accept that running and anything you want to do that is hard, whether that is learn to play the piano or, I don't know, knit the longest sweater in the world, whatever it is, if it's exciting, if it's a goal that you're setting, it's probably going to be pretty hard. And you have to accept that sometimes it's not going to be fun. Sometimes it's going to be hard work, and sometimes it's going to take a lot of motivation to get you out there and to keep going at it. And you just got to accept that, because if you can push through this hard time, it's going to make crossing that finish line or hitting whatever goal you have that much sweeter, that much more beautiful, and it's going to make everything worth it. There's that quote about how nothing easy is worth doing, or nothing worth doing is easy, or something like that. Yeah, that applies here too. That applies with your running. There's a reason that you set a distance goal or a speed goal that was out of reach, And if it was easy, you would have just done it a long time ago. But it's not easy, so you're gonna have some dips, you're gonna have some training lows. You gotta accept that those are just going to come at times and push through it. Because like I said, it is going to be sweeter on the other end. So use those little things that you can do to help make each run a little bit easier, but also tap into the initial reason why you set the goal in the first place. Utilize your accountability systems, and then just accept that sometimes things are gonna be hard, but you're gonna get through it. All right, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching today's video. Feel free to like it and subscribe if you're into that kind of thing. I'd certainly appreciate it. And good luck getting out of that slump. I will see you on the trails.